Wait for me.
Yikes. 85.
Let's talk Jaws Live, baby. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right. Hey, here we are. Look at this. Just about
Yay.
a full house tonight. Looking good. All right, guys.
We're back.
We are back. That's exactly
Back,
right.
baby.
Back for another one. And I got to say, I've been a little nostalgic lately. We're coming up on, this time last year, we're all super excited. And here we are again. This year, we're all super excited.
I can't believe it's been a year. I can't believe it.
Crazy.
Seems like yesterday.
It really was. It's so cool to see. I was waiting for like the summer was just going to explode and it was going to kind of maybe slowly die down because and it's still. I mean, look what's it's been all over the news again. Everything that's been going on in LA and all that good stuff. And so it's really cool. Summer of the Shark has become Year of the Shark, and we're coming back around again, and that's what's really cool. So yeah, very nice. Mm-hmm. Well, hello everybody at home. Happy Thursday night. Here we are, first Thursday in June, and we've got a fun show, and we have a good friend of the show and guest joining us again tonight. Cathy Mayone from the Martha's Vineyard Museum has come back on to hang out with us. Cathy, welcome. Great to have you on.
Great to be on. I'm so much more relaxed this year. Last year, I didn't know what I was getting myself into.
Oh, listen. That's me every Thursday about a half hour before we go on. So it's good. You just got to kind of work through, No, that's great. And, oftentimes when different paths that different people cross, you don't quite know what you're going to get. So, it's normal to be apprehensive, but I really feel like things just really meshed well together. And that's why we're all sitting here having a good time, got smiles on our faces. And this is what it's about. That's why we call it the Jaws family, because it's just, everyone just tends to be that way. I mean, it really is very cool. Awesome. Well, we're here to talk about really not last year, but we're here to talk about this summer of the Shark. And Cathy is joining us tonight because we've got yet another summer of events going on, Jaws related events happening June 19th over to the 21st. That's going to be happening this week. And so we're going to hit on that. Cathy's going to talk to us a little bit about that and with some comments in there. So you guys feel free to hop in and give some comments if you'd like. Any question that you have, let us know afterwards. I will be posting the link up to the events as well. So please, if you have questions or, anything like that, please reach out, whether it's now live, whether it's you catch us on YouTube or down on the pages and get to us. Don't let those questions go unanswered. We would love to help you guys out. So awesome. All right, Cathy. Well, so quick recap. Since we last were on the island, how has the time passed? Because I saw you guys showing up at a couple places in the news and on social media. So can you tell us a little bit about the success you had coming off?
Yeah. I mean, it was crazy last year. I was just reflecting how last year at this time, every day I would come to the museum and I would be talking to another reporter and getting my staff to talk to reporters. I mean, we were in so much media on Nightline. My sister picked up USA Today and was reading it. And she's like, my sister's quoted in here.
Great.
And it was like these random news stations all across the country it started to snowball. It started with a couple things and snowballed, and then it went all over the world. We had pickups in the Philippines, and it's just every day I'd come in and I'd get my press alerts, and I'm just rattling them off to my team. I'm like, I can't believe it. The museum was mentioned in this and this and this. And it wasn't just the museum, of course, it was the whole island. But last year we teamed up with the Chamber of Commerce for the 50th anniversary, and got a lot of collective press out of it. But I think because the museum we had our big 50th exhibition, and had the Amity Homecoming Weekend event, that was a new thing that we decided to try and conceived of. And so between having those two things, the press was often coming to us because they could come to a physical place where we had an exhibition, and film there.
Yeah. And I mean, really, it was bringing things back home, at least, on our side of things, from the fandom side of it. I mean, we always had that conversation. Where else could you go back and revisit, Amity Island, or, Mike always talks about, Star Wars or Star Trek or all these other, some of the big films, particularly from that era. You can't go to those places and visit, but yet here it was, it was coming back to Amity Island. So that alone was magical. Everything else was just simply icing on the cake, which was overflowing. And I still have to say and commend you being Martha's Vineyard, that you guys took that task on pretty much solely on your own. And it was so well put together. It was so well organized. Things were not running over top of each other. And just the way you approach the events, I've said it a million times. That's the way they should be done. I mean, it truly is. I didn't feel like I was waiting in line for a vendor, to get some French fries at a concert. It truly was what you set it up to be, a reunion. And so I was just so impressed with how that was handled. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Me as a fan, last year I wasn't part of the show or anything. Thanks to the museum and the show, I made it just in time to make it to the Let's Talk Jaws Live. But before coming up there, I told Cathy this and Nate, calling the museum and asking, talking to Brian and talking to you, Cathy, and get advice on what to do and where to park and how close the museum is. They were so friendly. The staff was just, every single person was accommodating and friendly, and can't wait to see you, can't wait to have a drink. And, I get to the show, and within 2 hours, I've met Richard Dreyfuss and I got his hat. So, I mean, I was done. The 2 hours into landing on Martha's Vineyard, I was satisfied. And it's all thanks to...
I can't promise that this year.
No. I'm looking this year to just be, like you said, more personal, talk to people. You're able to, it'll be less hectic, but just looking forward to going back to the museum and seeing some old friends and seeing some new friends that we made. All of us made so many friends in the last year, thanks to you, Cathy, and the museum, and putting together those shows. It's just, the family has grown over the last year.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Cathy, just recently, you guys were in New York City.
We did, yes.
For some awards or some accolades.
Yes.
So can you tell us about it real quick?
Yeah. So I don't know if you all remember last year, that's Rebecca, my marketing and communications manager, who joined me on the show last year. And so after the success of all the press that we had, I said, we have to enter an award. I come from the marketing and advertising industry. Before I worked for the museum, I worked in New York City in that world. And I just knew that we had done something pretty remarkable. So we entered for a public relations award. It's called the Anvil Award. And we were awarded an award of excellence. And we had done it all on a shoestring budget. So I entered us in the small budget category. And as you'll see, I titled it, "And We're Going to Need a Bigger Museum, but Not a Bigger Budget."
So wait, you did everything between $5,000 and $10,000 budget? Is that what that means?
For our marketing? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive, man.
That is incredible.
Yeah. So all that press that we got,
Wow.
and I included in our entry. I mean, I really see this as our award because you all collectively, because I included so much. I actually included that picture, Val, of you and Brian in my
It's a great shot.
submission.
You took that picture, Cathy.
I included pictures of, your show, of all of the social media that you all generated, that the fans generated. And so it was a great story to tell. And I really enjoyed it. The other fun fact about it, I was able to take the case study that I submitted for that award, and I taught a college class as well.
Wow.
No kidding.
I did. My friend here on the Vineyard, she's a college professor in the Connecticut State University system, and teaches a lot of online classes and teaches marketing. And so she had me come on and apply all of the marketing principles to her marketing class.
Wow.
Impressive.
That's pretty cool.
Great.
That's impressive. So not only, being recognized for what you did, but then using that to perhaps, help others out, or, gain a little bit of knowledge of that. That's really cool. That's awesome.
Oh, and we did get also our curatorial staff also got an award of excellence, a museum award for the exhibition. We also presented a case study about everything we did, not just the marketing, but the whole thing, at a museum conference to share our learnings there. And the funny thing was, there was somebody in the crowd who raised her hand and said, "I came and saw the exhibit. I saw you in the 4th of July parade, and that's how I learned about your exhibit." So.
No kidding. Oh my gosh. The rooms were just amazing. I took the one time that we were in there, I took pictures in each room when perhaps I would get a chance that I could. And I just kind of kept them for myself. I wasn't going to put that out. I didn't want to spoil it for anyone. The rooms were just amazing. I mean, the stuff, it was just everything from like the actual artifacts from the film to some of the memorabilia, but then like some of the like the hand-drawn pieces that were in there and the original posters and stuff like that, and the toys. Yeah, really cool. And one of the coolest things to me was the room that you had set up where you had the shot looking down on the orca, and then you had people draw the cards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was so cool. I saw little kids in there doing that. I saw, adults in there, contributing and being a part of that. And I just really thought that was neat because it just made everyone could kind of, tie in with that. So, yeah, really impressive.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cathy. No, go ahead, Cathy.
Well, I was just going to say, so we had planned to take down the exhibition at the end of the summer last year, and we just kept seeing demand the whole summer. And so, our curatorial staff, they always have a whole plan of what they're going to do. So they realized that they wanted to keep at least some things up. So we still have a smaller exhibition up now through the whole rest of this year. So our current exhibition really focuses on the islanders who were involved in the film. So it does take from things you saw last year, but I will say, if you still saw the exhibition last year, you can still come back and I think really just dive into some of those things that are in that room and go a little deeper. Because even I, didn't get a chance to digest everything that was in the exhibit. We still have our Bruce the Shark replica. We still have our Amity billboard sign. So, still lots of fun things to come and engage with at the museum.
Very cool. Hey, we got a bunch of people chiming in, and actually, I believe Janie just hopped on. Hey, Janie.
Yeah, I know. There's no picture because Janie looks horrible, but
you could never.
Wait a second. You're comparing yourself with the four of us guys sitting here. Come on, you gotta be kidding me, right?
Cathy is beautiful. Come on. So that's just
Cathy looks great. I'm talking about the four of us. That's what I'm talking about.
You're unique and individual in your own little way. I just wanted to pop on here. I apologize. I'm not feeling very well tonight, but I've been watching from home. And I have to say, and I want to say this to Cathy and to the crew, that that museum that you had, it was amazing for us to just go through each room and just totally relive or even be a part of making that film. And it was so easy for us to go through it and know exactly how they made it. And the reason why I say that is because I had two good friends who are now a part of our crew, who I would just go, and it was so easy for me to point out all the stuff and describe what had happened during the film and how they made it and all that. One of the people that worked there says, "Do you want to do the tour?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll do it. I'll be a part of it." But it was wonderful. You guys did a great job. We were so honored to be a part of it. And I just want to just jump on and say, all those things. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
It was a wonderful job, and congratulations on all of the accolades that you had for it.
Well, the awards are nice, but really it's hearing these things and knowing that you all really enjoyed it and appreciated it, that means the most.
Yeah.
It was very well appreciated from the people that I've spoken with, and even without the Jaws exhibit, it's a beautiful museum.
Truly is.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this, Cathy. So I just got back from Hollywood. So I went to the Jaws exhibit at the Academy Museum.
Yeah.
Spent the whole morning there with some other Jaws fans. And I'm not blowing smoke. I enjoyed your exhibit better.
Oh,
Seriously, your exhibit was more comprehensive. I thought this one was flashier. It had it was also a terrific exhibit. If you're in
Sure.
LA, go to the Jaws exhibit.
Yeah.
Support Jaws stuff. But I personally enjoyed the exhibit at your museum more. It was more encompassing than the one there. Yours included the locals from the island, the people. It had that personal touch. The one in the museum in LA is more, on the actual production, and it had the props that on the orca, and it had the orca boat replica. So that was a lot of fun. But I'm telling you, yours was better. So,
oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, we appreciate all museums. I know that
Absolutely. They
staff
did
also
great.
was in
I'm not
touch with
knocking
our
it.
staff.
They did a great job, but
and
I really enjoyed.
I think some of them even came to see our exhibit because theirs was opening later. But our curatorial team really did strive to have a certain angle, and because everything we do in our museum is connected to all things Martha's Vineyard. When you come, those of you coming in a couple weeks, we have a couple new exhibits that are nothing to do with Jaws, but we just have amazing, interesting people on this island. And so, interesting artists and people that do things in their lives.
I think that's Janie's. You might have to mute. You might have to mute Janie, Nate.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, couldn't
Sorry
hear
about
you.
that.
Tried all the fields.
Interference there.
Yeah. So we just have really interesting people on our island and our curatorial team just tells these amazing stories with a lot of heart and just personal touches.
Very cool. Well, two things. Number one, I think we need to keep moving and get into what's going on this year, but I also have a bunch of people chiming in that in large were there last year just to say hi, or definitely some big dedicated fans. We've got Robert saying hello, happy to be here. We got Mark Ames saying hello, saying I loved it, can't wait to be there again this year on the 20th. We've got Victor Marabelli saying hello and good evening. Nick Hathaway, who's on the island, who is a great guy as well.
Hi, Victor.
Hello. Yeah, so bunch of people that are walking that are watching that are chiming in, just to say hi and say how much they enjoyed themselves. Awesome. So let's dig into some of the things that are coming up here just in the next couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So museum has events going on the entire weekend, and so we'll get in and kind of take a look at that. And I'm just going to kind of pull them up. And Cathy, feel free. Mike, feel free. Whoever to kind of jump in and throw some information in here. So it's the 19th through the 21st. And there's going to be exhibits going on, things going on, happening all throughout the day. There's literally going to be a run of them. And you could literally pick and choose whether you do all of them, whether you hop in just to pick, certain ones that you're very interested in. It's just going to be an incredible weekend dedicated to Jaws. And as mentioned before, the museum itself, which is incredible. I mean, it's a trip that I go every time we go, I hit the museum. I love the museum for the sake of museum, just like I do the island with the Jaws, definitely helps along too. So here are some of the events. I believe these are the Saturday events. So what can you tell us about it, Cathy?
Yeah, so we have 3 events on each day. And of course, again, we are kicking our Amity Homecoming weekend off with your live show. And really looking forward to that again. It's a nice second year tradition. I'll just kind of talk high level, and then I think we can probably dive into some of these in a little more depth.
Sure.
So that kicks things off at 11. And then on Saturday at 1, we have Jeffrey Kramer on Jaws, Life, and the Island. He did a similar talk last year, and as we all know, is always very dynamic, and I'm sure we'll learn some new things and different perspectives from him. And then we thought it would be fun to show a documentary, and I think, Mike, this is the one that you recommended that we show. The Shark is Still Working, and so we did get special permission from Universal to show that. And so that's from 3 to 5 on Saturday. So you could literally come and spend the whole day at the museum on those 3 things if you're up for it.
I'm Wilson.
Yeah.
Your only opportunity to see me in SpongeBob pajamas is the Shark is Still Working.
Oh, are you in that documentary, Mike?
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I did. I think I took a picture. I think I took a picture of you from that documentary. Yeah, that's right. Lucky you. Lucky you.
That's your collection pick, I believe, Mike, right? Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, and a great documentary, that really kind of ties in with obviously the making of the film, and then it coming back around. And Mike, when did that premiere? Was that for the first Jaws or the second Jaws reunion?
It technically premiered in 2007. It doesn't count as being released until later on when Universal bought it. But it's basically in 2005, the guys from the Jim Gillette and Jake and Eric Hollander, 7 of us were lucky to stay in the Spielberg cabin. So we were like Mecca. Everybody came to the cabin to see us. And
Nice.
they were talking. I was talking to Jim Gillette outside. At the same time, somebody was trying to park his car and backed into a tree. But they were talking about we're doing this film, and I of course said, "Hey, anything I can do, let me know." And Saturday night, after the big thing, everybody came to the cabin because Greg Nicotero was there, and he was showing stuff from Day of the Dead, all his makeup stuff. So we didn't go to bed till like 3 o'clock, and then at 7:30, my phone rang, and it was Jim Gillette, and he said, "Hey, come on down to the dock." So somewhere I've got a picture. So I'm like PA, I'm like holding a filter while they're filming an interview with Eddie McCormick. So, but really, it's a loving look at the film, but it also deals with the fans. It's narrated by Roy Scheider. They've got interviews with everybody, and it's lots of fun. It does cover the first Jaws Fest. Peter Benchley's in it. It was
Terrific.
It's just a fun film.
Great.
It premiered. I think I saw it in New York in 2010, like the 3-hour version, but they've edited down some. But it's still entertaining. So yeah, if you haven't
Great.
seen it, come see it on the Vineyard. It's I liken it like when you watch Jaws on the Vineyard, or we went up to Dyersville, Iowa to see Field of Dreams on the field. To see a film that's about where you're sitting is just a great experience. So come on down.
And I agree. If watching, we've all seen Jaws a bunch, and to be honest with you, a handful of us have seen this documentary before, but seeing it there, and not only that, seeing it amongst a crowd of people who care for something as much as you do, it just adds a lot of magic to it, and so it's really going to make for a special experience.
It's a terrific documentary. I think it's my favorite documentary on Jaws. It's terrific.
All right, and then we've got our Sunday lineup as well, Cathy. Right?
Yeah. Let's see. So another 3 programs. So the first one, Jaws: A Fanatic's Breakdown of the Film. This last year, Bo Van Riper, our historian at the museum, did I think it was actually like a 3-hour version of this that he's pared down. Bo was an extra in the beach scene. He didn't actually appear on screen, but he has the story of all the stories about when they were filming it and what it was like to be there that day when they were filming the beach scene in where everybody's running off the beach. And he was in so many of my press interviews. He was the one that Nightline chose to interview last year. And he just, I would just get a reporter on the phone with him and they would tell me how amazing it was, his stories, his knowledge of the film. Bo used to be both a history professor as well as a pop culture professor. And he now serves at the museum as our research librarian. He works in our research library. And he has a really big following on the island. A lot of people that just love history and love all the kinds of topics. He's a great professor of sorts, and very engaging. So that's Sunday morning. Can't actually see what the time when it starts. I think
11:30. I think it says 11:30. No, 10:30.
10 probably.
He also has a great vineyard name, A. Bowden Van Riper.
Right. And then we have Christopher Shaw Myers. He also did a talk last year, and so he's coming back again to talk about Robert Shaw and his family. And Christopher also wrote a book, and so he'll give some great commentary about that. And then Mike, you're up for the Amity Aftershocks, if you want to tell us a little bit about that.
He's muted again. Jeez.
Oh.
Muted, Mike.
We should nickname him Mute. It's
Sorry, I got the guy mowing the grass back there. I tried to mute it when he goes by. Basically, I'm just going to tell some stories and talk to the fans. Might have a short video program. But as Richard Dreyfuss said at our show last year, and in the foreword to my book, it's the fans that keep this film alive. And I think it's great that we're having the opportunity to recognize them and salute them. So it's kind of like a companion piece to the Shark Is Still Working, because it's just a look at the pop culture impact of the film and also the fans.
And it's a great book.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
It is.
Word. Haven't read it yet.
Yes. That's right.
I think you can get a discount. Snag yourself a copy.
I know somebody, Mike. I know somebody get you a copy.
Please. Please.
And then the grand finale. The grand finale.
Yeah. And the one thing I should mention, if you notice, one thing that isn't appearing here is the Jaws Festival, the Vineyard Gazette. I know Monica came on previously, and we were hoping to redo that sort of Jaws reunion festival that we had done last year. But unfortunately, we just didn't see the ticket sales happening for that. And that's a big production event with tents and transportation shuttles and all the rest. And so Monica has made the hard decision to not proceed with that Jaws Reunion Festival this year. For the handful of people that did buy tickets, she will absolutely refund them, make sure that you're taken care of. But she still is doing the Ultimate Jaws Fan Experience Sunset Cruise, which is Sunday night. It leaves from the Vineyard Haven Harbor, which is not that far from the museum, so it's pretty easy for you to go from the museum down to the harbor. And that's going to include some of the filming sites from the water. So, most people come and they do the driving tours.
Yeah.
But now you actually can potentially see some of the sites from the water. And it will also just be fun, a fun cruise to be out with your friends and with some of the people involved in the film and just hang out.
I did this cruise last year, as did Mike. Well, it wasn't a Jaws. It's on the Alabama, obviously, and it was spectacular. It was beautiful. The ship is beautiful. It was, like I said before, if you're coming, make sure you bring a sweatshirt. It gets a little cold when the sun goes down, but it's a spectacular experience for sure.
And above all, I think catching a different viewpoint of the island. That's what I'm definitely looking forward to. Seeing across land. And the only part I have seen is coming in on the ferry. So it'd be really neat to see some of the other spots, and get a different look. Just a little bit different perspective and catch the beauty of what is Martha's Vineyard. So yeah, very much so. Awesome.
Only an island if you look at it from the water.
It's true. Everyone's a boat freak. Yeah, right.
Even though the reunion is like you said canceled, there's going to be a lot of Jaws fans, and we can just hang out at the museum and have a cup of coffee and hang out and tell stories and just.
Absolutely.
We'll make our own little Amity get together that day.
Well,
it's going to be a lot of fans there, a lot of people. So I plan on just hanging out at the museum the whole 2 days and just absorbing it all.
Well, and to be perfectly honest with you, last year was absolutely spectacular. But one of the things was I had delusions of grandeur that I was going to go here and do this, and I was going to do this, and I was going to maybe catch up with this person. And it didn't happen. I mean, no complaints whatsoever. It was beyond magical. But I think what's going to make this year unique is that you're going to have a little bit more of a chance with that to kind of spend a little bit more time, perhaps, with seeing some of these people, seeing some of the exhibits, perhaps getting around the island as well. Because I think it's going to be, our theme this year is this time it's really personal, because I really think that it's going to be a little bit even more of a personal thing, which is kind of hard to believe because I was blown away by how personal it was last year. But I think you're almost taking like a step closer this year, and we've got just a handful of people that are going to be there that I wanted to just kind of make sure everyone was aware of this year, that you're going to have a chance to sit down and have a conversation with. Maybe ask some questions, catch some insight. Definitely some of the people from some of the movies, from Jaws, from Jaws 2, and a bunch of the locals who were in the movie as well are going to be there. I'm sure passing in and out and floating around the area that entire weekend. So people like Gigi Vorgan from Jaws 2 is going to be there. Wonderful lady. She joined us last year via data last year on the computer. Gary's going to be joining us again. He was with us last year. Another wonderful individual, great guy to sit and talk to and tell stories. We've got John Dukakis joining us this year, which is really going to be cool. I've never met John Dukakis before. I've seen him in person, and so I'm really excited about that as well. And you're just going to have, it's going to be an intimate moment, an intimate setting. And I really think that as much as it might seem disappointing that that event might not be taking place, I think it's going to afford you more time and perhaps more ability to I don't want to say be more accessible, perhaps maybe pick up a little more, maybe hear a little more, maybe learn a little more, or explore a little more, to be perfectly honest with you. I really do.
You know what?
Yeah.
This year, it can be done.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good point. Very good point.
Excellent point.
Yeah, without a doubt. And Tom Dunlop, amazing guy. We sat just talk and just listen to him talk last year and hear some of the stories and the events and stuff. And wonderful guy who's on the island, works at the Amity Gazette. He's going to be there again, and definitely one of the locals to the area. Jeff is going to be there, and I don't know anyone that does not enjoy sitting and talking to Jeff Kramer.
He's so much fun.
Really, just one of the nicest individuals. Just a wonderful guy, heart of gold, and really they all are. I mean, every one of these people, that at least that I've encountered, and Mike has, and everyone else. Cathy, I'm sure you as well, and Val Hooper, just incredible people that will sit there and take the time and talk. It's not an event where you're waiting in line to simply get something or whatever. It truly is. It's an effective interaction with someone, which is hard to do and come by these days. So very cool.
They're very grounded, very unaffected.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Very genuine. Very genuine. Very nice people. Yeah.
And Mike, you're moderating the Jeffrey Kramer panel, right? You're moderating
Yes.
that?
Yeah. Yeah. And so Jeff will be putting on his own show. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Jeffrey show.
Very cool. Yes.
Yeah, I got some good stories to tell.
And again, Christopher Shaw is going to be there on Sunday. And Cathy, I wanted to tell you, we had him on the show a while. I don't know, sometime last year. I can't remember if it was before or after the 50th. And
After.
First of all, wonderful guy to talk to, and the book is incredible. And what you learn about that family, it just really blows your mind even more who Robert Shaw was, and really the family. I mean, the sister. I mean, everything. But little known fact, Cathy, which I didn't know until we talked to him, he's from our area, kind of.
Oh, is that right?
He is. He. I had to talk to him across the internet to find out that he lives within a half hour of me. So it's really
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So just an awful lot of great events that are happening and taking place. And I have to say that as much as I don't want to sound like this is an about me moment, I am so incredibly excited to get back to the island. I really am. I'm excited to get there and experience this, again this year, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be different. You're going to have different opportunities, some different peoples. And again, I really think it's going to be a little bit more intimate this year. And I'm really looking forward to that simply for that fact. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh. Very much so. Just, yeah.
Just, hanging out with the new fans, all the new people that we met last year, seeing Brian again, seeing you again, Cathy, exploring more of the museum and just hanging out with all the friends we've made in the last year that are going to be there back this year. And like I'm saying, let's hang out at the museum, guys. Let's do our own little party and just hang out. There's plenty to do, plenty to see.
It will. Yeah. The museum will definitely be the place to be. It will be. It's kind of be like a common meeting ground for people, which is what's awesome. So, and it's pretty hard you can't really miss it. It's the real big building up on the hill, so overlooking the water.
Beautiful, so beautiful.
Yeah, you're really not going to miss it. And if you're not sure where it is, you just contact me and I'll make sure that we get you.
Reach out to any of us. We'll tell you where it is.
Yes. Yes.
Look for the billboard.
Yes, exactly. Or look for the crowd of people. Yeah. Yeah. And standing in front of the billboard, taking pictures. Yeah. Yeah, it was just.
Well, I'm glad you're keeping some of the Jaws display up, because I didn't, except for the shark in the middle. I didn't see anything last year. I never
No
got a chance
kidding,
to
really,
go
Mike?
through it.
Oh, you didn't get to go upstairs, Mike?
No, I was
Yeah.
running
Oh,
around.
wow.
Doing other stuff,
Oh, it was
yeah.
spectacular.
It truly was. It was. It was nothing short of amazing. It's something I will never ever forget. My wife will never forget, and if she does, I will make sure she doesn't. I'll remind her of that every time. But it really was. But I was a little bit of, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go see that person. And yeah, Mike, you're right. I mean, the day that we were at the museum, we walked in there at 9 o'clock. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh, we'll set up. I'll go home. I'll get lunch. I'll take a shower. We were there the entire day. I mean, it was just, so,
5.
yeah. And it was awesome. But I really think this year people are going to have a little bit of a different opportunity. I want to say more or less, but a different opportunity. And I think it's going to be neat because it's really going to show some distinction from last year. So, yeah, really even into the people that are coming to join us. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a different realm. So I really encourage and invite everyone that can or wants to or think about to make the trip back this summer. Really, yeah, really looking forward to it. And really looking forward to hopefully meeting some new people. That was one of the things last year, met so many people that I now have come to people that I talk to. We conversate back and forth, how they're doing, whatever. People I've known for years that I finally met in person. And it was because of this, because of what happened and where it took place. It was our common, it was like lining up for school, first day of school, you meet all your new friends and stuff like that. And I feel like we're kind of coming back now. So this is really, really looking good. Yeah.
Oh, and Nate, we even got to go on a bike ride recently when I was in central Pennsylvania.
That's exactly
That was a
right.
great
Yeah.
scout.
Yeah. Cathy contacted me, said she was going to be in the area. And I said, well, let me know. Yeah, when we get together. And sure enough, we were able to get out and go for a bike ride. And it was one of the few weekends where it wasn't raining here in Pennsylvania.
I know.
So it was awesome. It was great.
I know.
Yeah. Had a really good time. Yeah. Very good. So, rest of you guys, you hear that? So Val and Mike, and when we're up in June, we're all doing a bike ride. Just saying, okay?
I'm ready.
Sure.
It's the easiest way to get around the island.
It really is. It truly is.
Yeah.
I want to
Or
see the pictures.
the buses are still free, by the way.
Oh,
too.
are they really?
They are, yeah.
Is it just for the summer or all the time?
They have been ever since last summer.
Oh,
I think
wow.
keep getting a
That
grant
was very convenient. That was
keeps
very
them
nice.
free. So,
Yes.
so that's a great way to get around the island if you don't have a car. And even when you do have a car, it's bikes or the VTA is great.
Definitely the way to go. All you got to do is look for the purple signs, and they're there and they're on time, and they really are. It is a great way to get around and get to the different sites. And the drivers are such a wealth of knowledge. You're like, hey, I want to go here. Okay, no, you want to get on the 13 or you want to go, they'll tell you exactly where you got to go and get off and link up. So yeah, very good. Very, very cool. Awesome. Well, we've got just a couple of pictures. We keep kind of jumping in and out of nostalgia here. And then we're going to, I think, just about kind of hang our hats on there. I do have a fun little video that two of the guests put together. It's a nostalgic video. If you've been around Let's Talk Jaws Live long enough, you're probably familiar with this video. But just a couple fun little shots from some of the events from last year.
I see my big bald head over there. I see it in the corner.
That was simply magical. And something we won't forget. And there's people chiming in. Judy's chiming in saying, oh, and we got Victor saying Jaws 2, may have got ignored in 1998, but not now. Yeah, because quite a few Jaws 2 people are going to be here this time, which is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, very fun. Awesome. All righty. Well, and so just to kind of wrap up here and let you guys know again, get on the webpage, check it out, get on mvy.com or just simply Google MV Museum and it'll bring it right up. You can get on there. Tickets are right on there. You can purchase them online. The majority of the tickets are $30 a piece. You have to get online to check. I'm not sure of all of the specifics, but get on there and check it out. Get your tickets ordered and come check some things out. We would love to see you there. Honestly, I'd love to run into some people, talk and meet some new people, and just spend some time, because really this is what this is all about. It's going to be an awful lot of fun. So
Nate, did you have an image of the print we're giving away?
I do have an image of the print. Yes, absolutely. Yep. Let me pull that in here. Yes, we will be giving away a print here, Mike. Let me pull it up for you, bud. Here we go.
Ooh.
Mike, can you tell them how they can get the print and what to do with it?
Yeah, if you come to the show, we actually have 2 different prints. We have this one, then we have one of Richard Dreyfuss. Both of them done by so Richard Dreyfuss will be here this year too. Just not in person. These are 11 by 17. They're full colored. If you are going to the Wharf event that evening, you can probably get them signed. But it's just a nice little memento of the weekend, and as they say, suitable for framing. So.
Well, these will all be with us on. They're going to be at the museum, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Everybody here will be at the museum for the show, right?
Yep. Anyone who comes in, we'll be able to get one, and be a good piece to go around and get some signatures on. To be honest with you, to kind of to have something to catalog your experience. Very much so. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Well, Cathy, we want to thank you very much for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
Spending some
Can't
time
wait to see you.
I know. I can't wait.
Great to see you and talk to you again.
Let's have a beer.
Yeah.
And it'll be great to see you again in a couple of weeks. And hopefully maybe we can sit down and talk a little bit this time. Last time it just wasn't happening. I was going one direction, you were going the other, and
exactly.
Understandable. But we are very much so excited to be a part of this, and so excited to be coming back and seeing everyone again. So it's going to be awesome.
2 weeks from today, Nate, I'll be sleeping in the bed of your truck.
That's right. You will.
Because I got to get up at 3. Right. I got to get up at 3 to go to the airport. I'll be
Yeah. Well, we're getting on the road. We're getting on the road at 4, Mike. So I'll be pumping the coffee. So we'll make sure we're ready to go by the time we pick you up.
I think we'll be just checking into the motel at this point.
Yes. And just a quick heads up. So Friday on the island, Mike will be doing a book signing at Edgartown Books. Mike, what time is that?
2 to 4.
Here you go. 2 to 4 on Friday.
They'll have all the books there. They'll have Fanatics. They'll have the Jaws 2 book, and they'll have Edie's book, Edith Blake's book also.
Yes.
Very nice. So
I'm sorry I can't make it up this year, Cathy. Hopefully I'll see you for 52.
There we
Let's
go.
hope.
Yes.
Or the big Jaws 2 50th event in 2028.
Yeah, that's in your neighborhood, Hoop.
Start planning now. Yeah.
Awesome. Very cool. All right. Cool. Well, all right. Thank you very much. Again, Cathy, thank you so much for coming on. I love having you on.
Thanks, Cathy. Can't wait to hang out.
Yes.
And thank you for including us in this. It was an honor last year, and to be asked again, it's even a bigger honor, because that means we did something right, and we greatly appreciate being part of this.
We collectively, I mean, we had no plans to do anything this year, and I think we all created magic together, and we want to repeat some of that magic.
Absolutely. Yeah. And share it out with people, and that's what's fun about it. Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. I'm going to pull up just a fun little video clip. This is an old video clip that I remember watching when I was watching the show. On 2 of the guests had put together in the hotel room, and that's going to kind of wrap us up tonight. So we'll do our fins up now and say thank you everyone for hopping on and joining us tonight. And please get out there, check it out, grab some tickets, come spend some time with us. We are really, it's going to be great. And listen, I can use all the friends I can get. So just come stand next to me. Let me get a picture of you, and we're all good. It'll be fine. No, really, come hang out, and just a great group of people. Amazing community. It truly is. Yep. I wouldn't say that if I didn't think so. So All right, we got yep. Thank you, and fins up, and good night. So, all right, we pull us out and pull in our fun little video to take us out this night, this evening. Here we go.
You see what's happening? You're wait, swim! Oh. Shock. Fear. Whoa,
Ouch!
no! Oh my God! It's in his left face! Do you believe what just happened? Now, watch out! It's coming again! No, he's coming back! It's coming back! It's getting get you! Oh no, wait! He ain't dying! Get them. We don't care about them. Oh no, that's true. We care about them. We care about everybody. We live. Billy, no! Oh,
There you go. That was a fun night. I remember that well. So awesome. Very cool. All right, guys. Thanks for chiming. Thanks for joining us tonight. I wasn't going to, but you know what? We're gonna have Quint take us out of here. So have yourselves a wonderful. We'll see you next week. And hey, check it out if you can, man. Get out, come out, and hang out with us.
Come hang with us.
Really looking forward to it. All right. Have yourselves a wonderful. Take care. Be safe, guys.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.
Good night, everybody.